Hello YouTube, it's me, TGT. Look, it's Bloodborne PSX. It's the Bloodborne Demake. Released yesterday, 31st of January, 2022. And I played it last night for a bit. It's very impressive for what it is. It was a bit of an arse to get running. No to install and run it. It's just you download the file from the website, which will be linked below in the old description of the video. Download it, turn it on you go. But controller support's a bit of an arse. Tried many various controllers to get them to work, none of them would. There was options about adding the game to Steam and controller support would be implemented that way, but I've not got Steam downloaded and I couldn't be arsed doing that, so I just downloaded a button remapper and I've remapped all the keys, the keyboard keys, to my Xbox pad, and that seems to get it to work. Then the second issue was there's not very many options for display, so it's forced full screen. And a set resolution, which means that recording has been a bit of an arse. I think I've got it working. I hope I have. Because if I haven't, I'm talking to my camera, but you're not going to see anything. But hopefully I'll get it to work. But anyway, so I've played about 10-15 minutes of the game once I got it working, and it is very awesome. So let's go. Oosh. Now I have got a character in my game, but I shall start new to show you it all from scratch.
Oh yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, it's a fan-made demake of Bloodborne, the From Software game, which I'm familiar with. I've completed Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3, and I have played Bloodborne extensively, but I've never completed it. I'm not really sure why. I think I got fed up with it, difficulty-wise, before I gave in before I stuck it out, basically. It's a fantastic game, though. I am going to play it again after playing this. But it's a fan-made demake. It's in the style of the PlayStation 1 or the PSX, hence why it's called Bloodborne PSX. Now, let's put my name in. T. And obviously, it's a faithful recreation of the game up to the boss, Father Gascoigne, I believe. And after that, it's now voice and hair type. I mean, you've got many options here to change and do. You can change hairstyles and shit. I'll give myself a ponytail. I'll make myself a redhead, because I always do in these games. I don't know why. Just shows that you should be able to have the hat on later on. Yeah, it's and the rest I'll just leave. Face type, body type, and you can change certain things. There you go. So you get, these are the character origin selection, which is basically your starting stats. You get the Milquetoast, Lone Survivor, Troubled Childhood, Violent Past, Professional, Military Vet, Noble Scion, Cruel Fate, Wasted Skin. I will go with Lone Survivor. You can see on the top right there that you just get different skills. Lone Survivor, yes, I should go with this. Yeah, it's a demake of the Bloodborne that goes to the Father Gascoigne, the boss Father Gascoigne. The game does as much as it can, as far as I can see, to faithfully recreate it in the style of PS1, but obviously with controls and limitations on what they've set with the graphics and stuff. The game has slight differences. Not most of it being playability and stuff, but for what I can tell, if you've played Bloodborne and you're playing this, you'll recognise what you're doing, you'll know what you're doing. And the little bit I did see before I got fed up trying to make the video, because I was frustrated at my lack of computer skills, I was enjoying. So yeah, it's definitely something that I will play right the way through to its conclusion, and I really hope this spurs on more demakes of games, because it could become an interesting subgenre of gaming. Demakes. Yeah, awesome. There's the postman just going past. Take it he's not going to have to knock at the door of the day, because I'm stuck in my desk here. I ain't getting out, so you'd have had to have just went chopping. Right. This is awesome. I will say, when the game starts up, I should have showed the audio and visual options. The only real video options is you can turn off or on a CRT filter, and then you can change the frame rate cap to whatever you prefer, whatever you think would represent your memories of PlayStation 1. I have to turn the CRT filter off because for some reason it made the game run incredibly slow. I say for some reason, it's probably because I've got the worst PC in the world. But these dudes are proper scary in this version, by the way. That freaks me right out. So CRT filter was off. But and I think I've got the frame rate capped at 30, if I remember. So yeah, let's go. And I just sniffed really loud into my microphone. Yosefka's Clinic. So you can see the little dudes on the ground there with their messages. And it'll just tell you how to get through the game, and hints as you normally get. But I'll just ignore them because my pad's not set to any of them anyway. Yeah, like I said, I had to remap the buttons to the pad. It was a right arse. So you go. There's a look at the church. The church clinic. We go in here. One thing you do when you start playing it is your memory becomes a bit like, so you remember playing the game and you're a bit like, oh my god. It's almost like you start judging it on, oh, I'm gonna get killed here. I always do. Yeah, killed. The frame rate and the way it plays makes that boss really hard to fight with just your fists. Yeah, your brain tries to trick you into thinking you might be playing the PS4 version, and you're like, oh, it looks dead rubbish. You've got to keep in mind that what you're playing is a purpose-made Demake. Maybe that's just me, but I certainly felt like my brain was instinctively going, oh, this looks crap compared to the other one. You know what? Of course it does. That's the point. So here we are. We're at the Hunter's Dream. You can see the little doll in the corner there that looks just like a mess of brown. And there's the moon. Oh, I've got the real urge to play Bloodborne on the PS4 now. So here at the Hunter's Dream, you can see it's faithfully recreated. That back there leads to the final boss, and if we go up this way, you see there's the moon behind the Hunter's Dream place. I don't know what this is called. Locked by an unknown force. And here's the shop. Purchase items. You can see this is where they sell things like cocktails and blood vials and pebbles. Nothing else it looks like. No, everything else is off limits just now. What was that last thing? One of the secret rites of the choir. Long ago, a healing church used phantasms to reach the lofty place. Oh yeah, I know what that is. Right. So we'll come for that because I've not got no money to buy it just now. Leave store. I'm still using keyboard, by the way, for some of it because it's a bit of a hoop the way I've mapped my controller. Because obviously Bloodborne on the PS4 is dual shock and twin analog stick, and this is set to PS1 original control scheme, which would be just a D-pad and 4 buttons. Well, 8 if you include the shoulder buttons. Here she is. Here's the doll, an abandoned doll, with your face like an abandoned doll. The messengers offer you a trick weapon. Choose one. Trick weapons are wielded with the right hand and employed in beast hunting. So you'll get the saw cleaver and the threaded cane. I shall go with saw cleaver because it's my favourite of the start weapons. Yeah, and then it says, boop. The messengers offer you a firearm. Please choose one. I shall go with the pistol. There you go. Now to equip them, you go into the menu. You can scroll down to, so there's right-handed weapons. I shall choose my saw cleaver. Left-handed weapons, hunter's pistol. That's me tooled up. Obviously, the doll's not awake yet, and you can't get out of the clinic without insight. So let's go back to Yosefka's clinic. Oosh! I really hope this is recording properly. I'll find out at the end, innit? Here we are, back at the clinic. Now I can fight this beast properly because I have my weapon. Lock on and I can get my ass kicked because for some reason collision detection didn't work. I will say that when I have played it, collision, if you don't lock onto the enemies, collision detection is just random chance. I seem to like swing through enemies quite often, like when I've clearly hit them, but it doesn't register, so you end up getting my ass kicked. Again, considering who made this, where it came from, what it's all about, I'm not really complaining. That's just it's more just a note on how the game plays. Try and hit this time. See, I didn't hit it there. I really hit it. He's getting me. Back off. Yo, back up now and give up. Oh! See, it takes a while before you I'm fucking dead again. Dead again. So you can see there, I mean, I was clearly hitting him, but it wasn't registering. Which is a bit of an arse. And it's making me look like a bit of an arse. I'm better at games than this. I'm not amazing, but I'm better than this. Right, try that one more time. This lamp now transports you back to the Hunter's Dream. Upon death, you will awaken at this lamp. Oh, I can save now. Let's just save. I'll just save over my previous file, because I don't need it. There we go. Right, let's get this guy's ass kicked. I've not got any blood bullets yet. Can I sneak up on him? I'll try and sneak up on him. Katamari, do your best. Can't I focus on him? There we go. We should get him. Right, here we go. Oosh. No, it's not hitting him at all. I'm going to stop locking on. I seem to have more success when I don't lock on. There we go, that's him done. Maybe locking on isn't the best idea. Obtain 3 blood vials, so I can equip them to my consumables, which I shall do now. So, again, go to quick items. Select your quick item. That's it in your slot at the top there. And then you can use it as you can in the original. So let's go this ladder. Now up here we'll find the clinic key to get out, which I don't remember in the original. But is that just me? I'm sure the door just opens after you kill the wolf. Gonna fall off. Precision platforming isn't really the best. There you go. So I'll get the clinic key. Yes. And if we go up here, oh, hang on. Yeah, if we go up here, I'll get some blood vials. Nope. There we go. Blood vials obtained. Now I have to equip the key to my quick slot. You can do more than one thing at the quick slot, but it's just that much I hope changing it with this bloody my control scheme. I'll just leave it. So I've only got one thing attached at a time. Like the Sado I am. Right, go down this way. Now I think this door might open with the clinic key. No, it doesn't. Katamari, do your best. Let's just jumped in. Let's go. Oh, I love juice in the morning. Go here and get some blood bullets. Oh, blood vials. I thought those were the bullets. I'm so terribly mistaken. And that's me leaving Josefka's clinic. Yay! So here we are outside the clinic. You can see that they've tried their best to faithfully recreate what the PS1 would do. And it's hard to picture, but not hard to see, if you know what I mean. Like I feel like they really have done well aping the style of the PlayStation 1. And I would certainly like to play a full game of this, if the control schemes were a bit more refined, shall we say, and if there was options for like windowed mode and stuff. Central Yarnum. So we'll go this way. Because no, we won't. I thought there was a shortcut there, but that must be later on in the level. So instantly I recognise where I am. I recognise where I'm to go. I recognise what I'm doing. It's fantastic. It's really good. Hats off. Seriously. Like I said, I'll link below the Twitter and the download page of this and stuff, so you can get a better idea of where it comes from, and you can find out who did it and stuff, because it's certainly worth your time checking it out. And I hardly, if you're a fan, even just for shits and giggles to say you've played it, it's definitely worth it. Right, I'll go along here. I wasn't going to, because I don't want to get killed again, but Away! Away! See, I'm hitting him there. I was definitely hitting him. I was slashing right through him. And it wasn't registering. I think lock-on has to be avoided, to be honest, because I have more success killing the enemies when I'm not locked on. I'll get to the next lantern, and that'll be me. And you can check it out for yourselves. Like I said, I played about 15 to 20 minutes of it after leaving Yosefka's clinic, and it's good. It's good. Now it makes me think, what other games would I like to see demade? Don't know. What games come out recently that would be excellent on the PS1? Leave comments. Let me know what you think. Silent Hill 2, maybe? Pardon me, I've been drinking fizzy juice this morning.
I'll mess up your brain! Away! Away!
I see I'm having much more success when I'm no locked on. Which makes me think. I got my blood echoes back as well, yay! Got my blood vials onto there so I can use them again. Yeah, I've got silver bullets now. I'll just show you how the bullets work. So if I can't do these guys, I can shoot them. Well, the bullets hit every time at least. Hello, sir. Have you heard about our Lord and Saviour, Mr. Bullet? Obviously, if you were playing Bloodborne properly, you wouldn't waste bullets like that. So I've got 6 cocktails. 1 silver bullet back. So up the ladder to the first lantern. So yeah, I highly recommend you check this out if you're a fan of Bloodborne. If you're just a gaming fan in general, just to see the sort of spectacle of it. Because the passion that's been put into it is clear, and I think you should be rewarded with admiration, to be honest. So here we go, this is the first lantern. And I shall save. Thank you very much. Go here, you can talk to this dude.
You must be a hunter.
Oh, you must be a hunter. I'll just skip his dialogue because I'm not playing it for the lore. He opens the gate for you. And off you go. So there we are. That's Bloodborne PSX, the Bloodborne Demake. Available on PC now. Definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's interesting. It's you know, it's worth checking out if you're a fan, certainly. And yeah, just why not? I mean, it's free. It's someone's passion project. We should reward that passion with at least with giving it a shot and stuff. I think definitely promote such types of endeavours in the future. Oh why? Oh why? This is awesome. Right, I'll catch you later. Oosh.